following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
So where are you going? What are you doing?
You'd find the headquarters, but you can't go there.
Well, I could. I don't know if I want to just roll up without at least some information. We could do a drive-by. Not shooting, drive-by.
If you want.
Get eyes on the place, but I don't know how valuable that would be right now. It's probably just more risky.
Yeah, they might spot you with some kind of security camera or something, and then just...
Yeah, they've got those biker checks if that was them.
Then they don't have to pay a bounty if they can get you themselves.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what this is about? At all?
Could be...
Any clues? Like, any sort of guesses?
Could be the Nevada thing. Could be the Coronado thing. Those are the biggest ones, but it could have been... Hell, it could have even been something that, like, the road cons made up or something like that. Managed to get a bounty put out. Hell, it could be some enemy I have that I didn't even know about yet. Could be Cook.
Huh.
You never know.
True.
Could be that guy from the academy.
Shit, for all you know, it could be...
The Bishop!
The Bishop. It was too late.
The situation turned too grave.
Oh, who's that?
That's a
No,
background
it's a
thing.
background
You're in
thing.
a
Quiet.
clinic where people have phones.
No, those bastards.
Okay, need something to do until the afternoon.
I thought you were going to call the Halo place and turn in barrows.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to do that until I was away from Barrows, otherwise it's too obvious that it's...
We could go to the precinct. I could chat with the doc for a while about medtech stuff, and you could go off, get lunch, and make the call.
Yeah, because we were having to use the date as the cover for...
But that's a little later on.
That's,
So
yeah.
this is
Well,
just I'm just having a date with the doc instead. Pestering him.
Okay, well, you do that. You go see the doc. I'll get some panda rice. And covertly make a call.
You should go to that little tea place that we never got tea at.
Oh, yeah. That place was nice.
Thank you for paying for the combat cab again. I am very poor.
I'll pay for it again for the next... Yeah.
Well, if he turns you in, he can make himself a cool 10,000 euros.
Exactly.
Well, if I could do that, if I turned myself in, I could pay rent.
Weren't you planning on doing that last week? Weren't you planning on just being like, what if I turn myself in? And then just, my partner will rescue me. Like, he'll be, you'll turn yourself in and you'll just, and then like Vince, Babette and Castle will just show up, blast through the door, or the wall, and then you get the money and
we would get free.
Got to stop when you get freed and then beat up Halo. I could call for backup now too.
I think we'd have to be a higher rank before we're allowed to use that.
You can both use it. You're both rank 1 lawmen now.
Okay, we're 1 in 10 chance. Yeah, what is even the pool of... I assume it's just rent-a-cops.
Yeah, you just get some bargain basement bitches. Remember, it always works now. But the number that you fail by is added onto the time they take to show up.
Oh, true. So we can always call for
you can always get back up. It just might be
really
way after the combat is over.
Finished,
Because you still roll the d6.
Yeah.
So we get driven to the precinct.
Alright. You're in the precinct.
Sweet. He's going up into the precinct. I'm going to the vend rice. The panda's out front.
Neoma, how much rice would you like to order your family with?
Well, today it's just myself.
A disappointing and unmanly purchase, but a purchase nonetheless.
I love these guys.
Will I eat alone?
Maybe you should get some friends. You know what friends like? Rice, brother!
They do. My friends are busy at the moment.
Too busy to eat? You must admonish them and provide for their caloric intake. Ooh, yeah. Don't allow them to become malnourished and less efficient!
Well, maybe after I'm finished, I'll see if Babs wants some rice and maybe pop back again to take her some. Thank you. Order rice and a beer, and then go
Covered by lifestyle.
Yeah, somewhere not so far away. Yes, that'll do.
Right, you head on over to Crime Alley.
And then I will call Halo.
Alright.
And I will go to stats. There's no deception on
It's
this.
just all persuasion.
Yeah.
All charisma rolled into one.
Sorry, not perception. What we got?
Hello, and welcome to Halo.
Hello, I was wanting to make an inquiry about the John Barrows bounty.
Currently, a bounty with the city has been registered into the name of John Barrows, NCPD officer with 4 arms. What do you wish to know about the bounty offer?
So the bounty's done through you. Can I get any information on who has placed the bounty through you?
Of course. The Halo organization has lodged this bounty with Night City Council. It is alive only. Some publications have misprinted this fact.
Alive only, yes. So the city council itself is
The City Council's bounty offices where all bounties must be registered for them to be official.
and you don't have any links beyond that as to who has placed the bounty. Is that private information?
The Halo Company has lodged the bounty.
On behalf of, or they themselves want to? Is
The
it you?
Halo Company has lodged the bounty.
Okay.
I'm sorry if this answer is insufficient.
That's fine. Can you? Is there any information as to what the bounty is for? Like what
The
crimes?
bounty is for the capture of one John Barrows.
Yeah. What is he guilty of in the eyes of the bounty placer?
I'm sorry, that information is not on file.
Well, how do I know if my payment's worth it? I mean, if I'm to bring in John Barrows, what's the current bounty on his head right now? What's it currently valued at?
10,000 euro dollars.
10,000
If presented
eddies.
alive.
Presented alive. Yeah. So, I mean, maybe he's worth more than that, or maybe I don't know what he's guilty of to see whether this is worth the money.
If you feel that the bounty is insufficient, then you are free to not engage in the attempt to capture him.
But I'm not allowed to have any additional information on the nature of the bounty.
I'm sorry, that information is not on file.
Interesting. Say I were to capture John Barrows, where am I to contact you upon doing so, or do I take him to a specific location?
If you come into possession of John Barrows in the condition of alive, you can contact the Night City Council Bureau of Bounties office, or the Halo Corporation.
Which is you.
I represent the Halo Corporation.
Yeah.
I am 001 Reclarent Vertex.
Oh, you're not even a person. Can I talk to a person?
I'm afraid all the persons are busy right now.
How long would I have to be on hold for to speak to a person?
One moment, let me check. You're on hold for 15 minutes.
Okay.
I have run the calculations, and since there is an unknown time of availability, the actual possibility of you remaining on hold is infinite.
Oh, goody.
I'm detecting sarcasm.
They're very accurate. They've spent their money well on you, computer program.
Feedback registered.
That
Would you
was-
like to take a moment to register this call?
No, I'm fine.
Certainly. Is there anything else we can help you with?
Are there any bounties on a Vincent Straker at the moment?
No, Mr. Straker, there are no bounties listed for you.
Oh,
With the Halo Corporation.
I see. What about on Lisa Steele?
No such bounties have been listed for Lisa Steele. However, she is a known associate of John Barrows, who currently has a bounty of 10,000 euro dollars on his head.
I'm aware of that. You've told me that. Okay. Thank you for your time.
Of course. Consider Halo for any of your private investigation or security needs.
That's good to know. Maybe I'll hire a private investigator to investigate why there's a bounty on John Barrows.
Certainly. Would you like me to book you an appointment?
You know what? Yes.
When are you available to speak with a representative?
Anytime this morning.
I see. One moment, please.
This is an avenue I hadn't originally considered. And I'm like, okay.
You're on hold for another 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Mr. Straker, I'm sorry for the extended hold period.
that's okay.
It was quite arduous, but I have found a member of staff willing to grant you an interview if you do not mind informal settings while they are engaged in another task. However, you are considered a high priority.
Very well. Go ahead. Do I have to meet them in person, or can I do this over the phone?
An in-person meeting is scheduled.
Okay.
I am depositing the information in your agent now.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for your contacting Halo.
Of course.
The call terminates.
I'll wait for the...
It's there. It's already there by the
It's
time it
already
calls
there.
in.
Okay, sweet.
Yes, it is. It is the address. It is in the Glen, and it appears to be a. Oh, geez, what would you call it in the dark future? You'd probably still call it a public relations firm.
How far is it and what time is the meeting scheduled?
It's in the Glen, so it's. You've
'Cause
got a map.
I'm going to go back to... I'm going to pick up my car, assuming that it's okay and
The
Miss
Glen
White's done with it.
is about 3 districts away. It's on the other side of the blast zone.
It's nice.
Yeah.
This
So one of the green regions. You don't even have to go through a combat zone
Yeah.
to get there.
yeah. But like, yeah, I'm just wondering what... There's various numbers there. Where is it closest to?
Well, I didn't really want to be that specific.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose either way, I'll be going back. I'll be going to the garage, and then.
Okay.
But I assume we're going to want to flip over to Barrows before I.
I have no desire to go through a medical conversation. That I
Yeah,
know
no.
Oh,
nothing
okay.
about.
You don't
I'll just
actually
be
have any
yarning with him. Maybe if he's got a small... Oh, he's not allowed to do surgery anymore. So yeah, I must just be talking with him and blah, blah, blah.
So yeah, you go down to the garage. There's your car all polished up and shining.
Oh yeah, I better. How's it going, Claudia? Well, it looks great,
Thank you.
and the car looks good too.
Sorry, the soundboard just crashed.
Oh.
You. 500 euro dollars, please.
All right, sweet. Thank you very
This is
much.
necessary to cover certain parts that were difficult to obtain.
Now, you do use this for police work, after all.
I do, yes. I use it for everything.
Treating it as part of the motor pool. Which means it might now be a part of the motor pool.
Maybe I should just get you to put a NCPD logo on the thing.
That would spoil it.
I know, I'm joking.
How's your sister?
I'm a little concerned.
She's concerned about what?
Oh, I'm a little concerned about her.
Deeply?
Yes, I'm deeply concerned.
Ceiling cat.
John says she'll be fine, but, you know, I'm a little... She's not acting like herself. It's like her soul's been sucked out.
Well, you know, people do lose. It's not an even trade when you get cyber limbs. If people become less, I don't know,
She's acting like
they
Murphy.
lose humanity.
She's like Murphy. That's what...
Oh, surely she hasn't had that much replaced. There's barely anything of Murphy left.
It's all of her limbs.
Ooh.
She's taller now because she got
Adult
fully grown
limbs,
woman.
right.
I mean, she was only...
So she's going to be clumsy. You could make fun of her for that, and that might help.
I mean, she was only a few years away from being... a couple of years away from being grown up anyway, but still, it's weird. She's as tall as me. Barris thinks
Does
she'll
that
get
hurt
taller
your
than me.
manhood?
No, it's just weird. She was always my little sister, and when I
She's
hugged
still
her...
your little sister.
I know, but she's not so little anymore.
Kind of used to hold down and put a rubber hose from the exhaust over her mouth until she passed out from the fumes, and then tie her up and throw her in the back of a car just to make her escape so she got real good at it.
We had a different childhood than you.
Oh, that's a shame.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, we grew up on the streets. She was getting teased enough by actual criminals that I had to protect her from, let alone
Well, maybe she'll be protecting little manlets like Vincent now.
manlets. Excuse me.
Well, you know, but she's so much bigger than you.
She's the same height as me.
Oh, but, you know, in the future when she's a fully trained police officer and you're like, help me, Nicole, I need your help. And she'll be like, don't worry, Vincent, I'm very large now.
Okay, that made me smile. Thank you. I needed it.
No problem. Here are the keys.
Thank you.
The access cards, I should say.
Thanks, I have an appointment. Hopefully I can get it out of this carriage without crashing it. Did you enjoy your joyride?
Yes.
Good.
It is occasionally nice to be able to put the pedal down and something actually happened.
18 is so much better than 3.
Vince gets the motor running, heads out on the highway, looking for adventure. Whatever comes our way, you get every day. Big word is loving race. How did you get it ready? It's blowing me big. Let go, hit the bed. Hit the bed, get the bed. Hit the bed, you dead.
That's how I remember it.
I started the bit because I didn't remember what came next, and then I remembered all the lyrics, and I was like, oh, I live here now.
It just came to me.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. It's a reference to Steppenwolf. The band, not the character.
Okay.
I don't know how they
You
got
know,
away
with
calling...
Grindel in it. I drive to... and then I drive to the meeting place.
Try to slip that one by me.
I didn't hear what he said.
It's got grid down with it. Like fucking Beowulf.
Well, He likes Beowulf. It's like when it's all bailed up, it can't run away.
Yeah.
Well, you say Beowulf and not Beowulf.
Scott Beowulf.
Alright, you get to the location.
Damn, I feel like I need to have like a tang trench coat and a fedora. You know, to look the least sus, quote marks.
I don't want graphs. Turn them off. Here we go.
Park up the car somewhere close by, and then
Yes, you get out, you look
Go
up,
to the
you look
destination.
down at your agent at the address, you look up at the building is a glass front. Descriptions, I don't do them and I should. This part of the city is patrolled by corporate security. Militech over there, Lazarus here and there. Yeah, depending on the particular lot. There is an area of safety here. There's cultivated gardens, maybe. They're plastic, who knows. There's definitely, like, you see, like, cleaning people on the streets, like, employed and in, like, blue jumpsuits to just, like, clean up. And they're, like, sucking up some trash here and there. You see a guy, you see someone, like, cleaning windows, like... That's the noise it makes. Over there, the building you're in front of is in a sinuous S sort of shape at the front of laminar glass. It's really nice. The entranceway, the facade bends out in like a rounded topped entranceway, so there's no hard edges or seams except where the roof is, I guess, on this thing. And the signage out the front tells you that you have arrived outside of Asagai. It is a Japanese press firm renowned for... They've done like... this is the company that does a lot of like photography and that for publications. You watch Illustrated Sports. A lot of photographers and from this company, Asagai, do work for them if like because it's not like Night City isn't part of the NUSA, so it's like it's easier for them to subcontract to the people here to get like photo sets and shoots done, or like they make commercials and that for like you know, promo work for corporations. Like, oh, here's our new project. Here's the video package for that. They like photographers here have done like Illustrated Sports, Playborg, other things like that. They did the official photographs for the backing cards for the Speed Brawl figures last year. Because their little logo, like the front of a car with lines coming out of it that form the word Asagai. After that, and they sponsor a team in Death Race. Usually the team doesn't win or places, but they get amazing shots and like documentary footage and that sort of thing. So here's where you are.
I will bask in its fanciness. Feel like I'm spending money. Eddie's just being here. And then I will head inside. I don't know if this is got a reception area or whether this
Oh
is
boy,
really
does it.
specific.
The lavish reception area looks more like a fancy lounge. There is a well-dressed woman behind the counter, looking at you as you come in, politely, not judging, that you can tell. Are you telling me I don't have the character fucking sheet in here? Are you telling me I don't have this? What happened to it? Go through slower. Slower. Oh, this is fucking good. What a wonderful new smell I've discovered. Stench of failure.
physical, which was in amongst all the fucking bullshit that I have prepared. Aha. Right, so, you walk in.
Mm-hmm.
She's there. Are you doing anything?
Was I given a name in the context to ask for? Or like a room number? Or?
No, actually, you weren't.
Oh. I'll approach the desk and then I'll be like, hello, excuse me.
Hello, yes?
My name is Vincent Straker. I have an appointment here for, what was the time that was given for the appointment? Because that you did say there was that.
Yes, it's in like about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. I was like, I have an appointment in about 10 minutes with. Actually, I wasn't given a name, but I'm sure you have the details.
What organization is this through?
This is through Halo.
Oh, of course. Oh, I have instructions for you. You can just go on in now. If you'll just head over towards the elevators. Oh, you'll need this visitor's pass. Please make sure it's pinned to you invisible at all times. And if you'll just put your dermal imprint here. And sign in here. I mean, you could have just tapped it with your agent if you wanted, but I appreciate the traditional touch. Okay, and you're looking, and the elevator will know what floor to go to, and you're looking for room 3.
Room 3. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Have a nice.
Enjoy your time at Asagai.
I'm sure I will. It's very nice here.
Asagai is the finest public relations firm in Night City.
I'm sure you must never get sick of being in this place. It's very neat.
It is a dream come true.
Well, you look. Well, sorry, I was about to say you lucked out, but I'm sure you worked very hard for it. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you, sir.
The Glen is fancy. Police precinct number 1 is here.
Does she have a name tag, or
Yes.
what does it say?
Samantha.
Samantha. Oh, of course.
It's spelt with a C.
Oh!
Thank you. Thank you. I worked really hard on that one.
Pretension by Calvin Klein. There's probably at least one letter in her name that's got like either 2 dots or a little dash above it too. I will head to the elevator.
Okay.
And get in. And then wait for it to take me to where it wants to take me.
In the elevator, a flat screen on 3 walls shows you some, footage, beautiful shots of Night City up high, and then plunging through the canyons of the streets. Like, this must have been an aerial shot. The pilot must have been fucking insane. It's too good for a drone camera. Unless they've got drone cameras you've never even heard of! And given there are no new drone cameras, only recovered ones, then this is really good. Asagai, the leader in public relations. Don't consider that you have problems, only opportunities for re-education. Asagai, we create the narrative around you. Your future is in safe hands with Asagai. Another shot comes, it's like a sports guy, it's like an insane close-up, and then it pulls way back, and you can see it's like an actual action. He like grabs the foot. Whoa. Asagai professional cameras and equipment are superior than all others at capturing your events. Marketing, publicity, Asagai, leader in all frontiers. The interior of this place is in like polished black with like light red and gold highlights around the place. The ground floor, I forgot to mention, was like a lot like lighter greys and creams.
Yeah,
but this floor is in like blacks and like highlights of like hints of red and gold around the place. The walls aren't allowed to be flat and bare. They have like little indents along them and then come back out again, and little box outs, things with like an art in them. There's some works by fine impressionist painters, and possibly replicas or prints. Who knows? Probably not the originals. Definitely, in fact, not the originals. But there are also some modern artists' work as well. Like you saw this one in a screen sheet here. That's a Kibshe. It's his newest piece. The Assegai apparently bought it, and here it is hanging on the 3rd floor in a hallway.
Yeah, so it's not even in an executive's office. It's...
The piece implies strongly the moment that Night City Holocaust occurred, with its bold use of colours and contrasts. As you walk by it, the metallic threads used in the paint alter subtly and shift, so it seems that the cloud impression is roiling a bit, and the edges of the buildings are flickering slightly and it makes it look like they're trembling in the shot.
Kind of lenticular almost. Sort of.
It isn't, but it's just like using certain textures, so that when you move past it, the way the lighting changes makes it do this appearance. Yeah. This is his key master work, is his ability to use not only the lighting in the shot, but the lighting of how it will be observed by the observer to change the work. And you move to room 3 and you open the door, and you walk into a Mulk ad shoot.
I'm briefly taken aback.
Yes,
but the
photographer. They have like a big raised tub area sloshing around with white liquid goo. And there's a incredibly gorgeous blonde in a bikini drenched in Mulk. And they're like, excellent. Can you do the turn again? The hair's not quite coming out enough. Like a bit more of a whip around there. Oh. And you are?
Don't stop on my account.
No. The mood is gone. I need coffee and a cigarette. Marjorie! It's margarine. Yes, whatever. Cigarettes. Coffee. I need to call my life coach. Excuse me. Of course. You must be Vincent Straker, says the blonde.
Yes, am I in the right room?
Of course. Well, that depends. Are you my interview?
Oh, you're... yes.
So, you're Barrow's partner.
Correct.
Pardon me if I don't shake your hand or anything. I'm
if
dripping in Mulk. Or whatever this stuff is. It's not Mulk.
Well, I imagine Mulk doesn't look like Mulk when you film it or something, right?
No, you have to tape a bunch of cats together. So, you want to turn in your partner, huh?
I'm considering...
Or is this a feel-out scam so you can find out what's going on?
Maybe.
Then you'll feed the information back to him and come up with some kind of diabolical plan to shoot up my business.
I don't want to shoot up your business. Look,
that's good, because we're ready for you.
Halo wouldn't give me any specific details about who placed the bounty on him through
that
Halo.
Information is private.
Exactly, and why he has the bounty on him.
I'll make this very simple for you, Mr. Straker. You bring your partner in, turn him over, and we'll give you the money.
See, I believe I was under the impression, based on my my phone call with the computer, but then again, I wouldn't be surprised if this was wrong, that I was going to be talking to a private investigator to look into the reasons.
Yes, it was certainly under that impression.
Yeah.
I, however, quickly worked out what was going on and led it to believe that. You see, McLaren Vertex cannot lie, but it can report mistruths.